So Forbes recently reposted Brandon Tatum speaking at the Republican Jewish convention, or something like this. Um, I don't know if this is like a form of a of like Jewish humor, but if it was, very well done, very well done. I found it comical because the guy's not worth knowing about. Uh, but we get to talk about something else. We get to talk about American tradition. And in the American tradition, there's always people not like Brandon Tatum, but like more aligned with like Donald Trump or Ronald Reagan. And these aren't particularly great or remarkable, intelligent, strategic, tactically efficient, leadership oriented. These aren't particularly patriotic. These aren't particularly these people aren't particularly anything, but what they do accomplish incredibly well is they share what's possible. They share what's possible right now, and and this is important. American political and philosophical thought has a very deep history of integrating forms of religious thinking into our economic systems. Maybe most importantly, though, we have a system of philosophy called pragmatism. And so, if people don't think that you can practically apply sciences, religion, or some other mode of just human cognitive thinking stuff, you should have someone maybe that talks about that. But here's where it's wrong, or it is not a carte blanche, right? At some point you have to say that, well, Donald Trump might as well, he could be Brandon Tatum. He could be, sitting in his mommy's basement, talking, just like, all these guys do the same thing. They talk about, oh, these are all the things I've done. And, having done them is what makes me so great now. And now let me jam my politics down your throat. Here's what these guys, here's what people in general don't get right, is that throughout human history, while we have been spending time talking about what is practical and not working, there is always progress happening somewhere in our society and across civilization. So it is both something that is tangible that you could be aware of, in your own community. It's also something that you could be aware of and competing either with, for, against in the world. And so, if you put that sort of picture together, you know, ultimately at the end of the day, saying that like, well, I just don't want to hear it, I don't want to see it, and here's what I think. It's another form of, coercion almost. It's a